Hello and welcome to all you Pisceans out there. This is your monthly horoscope for September of 2022. And it all starts with you. It all starts with you. Yes, this month I talk in every single horoscope because these are general horoscopes. I talk about the Mercury retrograde. But I start the Mercury retrograde actually for you is starting with you, because just the day before the Mercury retrograde, you have a full moon in your sign. You have a full moon in Pisces at 17 degrees of Pisces. So for those of you who've got like planets around 17 degrees, really, this is really very significant for you. But for all Pisceans, there's something that is revealed for you on a relationship level. You versus the other, whether you are in a relationship or not. It's some significant other that shows you something as a mirror towards you. It's all about you and that other person as well, what it reveals to you. And that is around the 10th of September. And then on the 11th, the day after that, boom, Mercury goes backwards. So there's something around you versus another person. Again, whether you're single or not, that is revealed. And then that other person, it seems like they are going backwards. You know, literally Mercury then goes backwards. But it's not going backwards to say goodbye or whatnot. You will, and of course you're a Piscean. I mean, one of the signs that is the best at giving people space is absolutely a Piscean. I'm the opposite sign, Virgo. And I envy Pisceans for that. I mean, they're so good at giving space to let other people be who they are. And if you are doing that, you can't really go wrong. But you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself as well. So because Pisceans are known for, you know, taking on other people's emotions. And it's very important for you to know what's your energy and what's their energy. But it's going to be very clear for you that this person or significant other person is redoing something. And when you give them the space and you also talk your truth or you say your truth, you could say you cannot really go wrong if you are at a place of love and of pure intentions there without an agenda. This Mercury going backwards happens in the 8th house, which again is an indicator. So on the 11th of September, it goes backwards at 8 degrees of Libra. It stays there in that 8th house up until the 24th of September. So you are revisiting 8th house stuff. You could be dealing with a little bit of insecurities, anxieties, because of the events that happened around the full moon. But whatever it is, it's not there to harm you. It's there to show you that not run away from it. See it. See your shadow. See what's revealed to you. See what is See what is revealed to you, and work with that. It's an enormous good time for psychological digging deep to better going to the root of the matter, basically. And again, as it's in Libra, it can revolve around a relationship. And it's about your shadow and meeting your shadow, not running away from it, but putting a spotlight on it, facing it. And of course, what happens if you do that? Exactly, when you put light on shadow, there's no shadow anymore. So a lot of shadow work for Pisceans. I really love that for you, because the Pisceans also, they understand that when you do the shadow work, you improve not only the self, but also other parts of your life. And this Mercury retrograde bumps into Jupiter 3 times in an opposition. And Jupiter is the ancient ruler of Pisces. So when another significator of relationships, because Jupiter is the significator of you, and Mercury is the significator of your 7th house, which is your relationships. So there's going to be a lot of communication. A lot of it. Hopefully you can deal with it in a constructive way, because Mercury opposing Jupiter can mean talking a lot and talking nothing. I don't think this is going to be the case for you. This happens because this happens 3 times. It's 3 chances that you have. On the 3rd of September already, 19th of September, and 12th of October, there is this intensification of communication with someone. And it's When you do and, you can really find a lot more purpose in your significant relationships. So this is really about you and another person, for sure, and how you understand each other, and how you find meaning, and how this other person is a mirror for you, absolutely as well. And another thing, if you are saying, Veerle, this is not my story. I mean, these are general horoscopes, so you don't have to take everything what I'm saying. It could be a financial thing as well. Mercury in the 8th house, it could mean that you are, during this period of time up until like the 25th of September, you are challenged to revisit your investments or the money that you share with another person, or tax you will have to do with a tax refund, or hopefully a refund, or inheritances. It could deal with that as well. But you will only see the result and the improvement of that situation when Mercury goes direct in that house. And that will be because it shifts back into another house. I know it's complicated. I hope you Pisceans are not getting lost here. I hope, because this is really, really a bit of a complicated Mercury retrograde. But you feel your way through it, right? You Pisceans, you are one of the most chill people that I know. And it's like, it's going to show itself in relationships. You know, you being chilled out, and maybe another person, your loved one, that is totally just very, very nervous, to say the least. But how you can compromise these two, how you can understand them and they understand you, so you are time sharing these energies and making it more of a complementary story. That's the feeling around this Mercury retrograde, without giving you the details. But I'm going to give you the details anyway. So that Mercury goes into Virgo, which is your 7th house of relationships. So it's a double whammy here of relationship into the picture, as from the 24th of September and certainly up until the 3rd of October, there is a rethinking of your connections. How can I improve them? How can I improve my communication with another person? How can I understand them better? The willingness from your side is there for sure. And you will understand them better once Mercury goes direct. And that will be on the 3rd of October. So yes, it could mean someone else comes back into your life. But again, don't panic here. Like, oh, I don't want my ex to return. If you don't want, you just don't open the door. You see what I mean? I hope I'm not talking in riddles here. But whatever it is, it will be shown to you, the real them, on a communicative level on the 3rd of October and onwards. So you could be shifting your mind about a person, for better or for worse. I mean, let it unfold. And they are the communicator with the Mercury there in your 7th house. And then on the 11th of October and onwards, it's back into your 8th house. And then those items around shared money, around deep tackling your shadow and all of that, and battling that you will see things going forward around those subjects. Having said that, have a wonderful full moon around the 10th and enjoy it. Enjoy the September energy. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.